Good morning. Almost the whole crew's back. No Chris Convy. That's nothing out of the ordinary. But
True.
Tim is back from Chicago.
Chicago.
Hi, guys. How are we doing?
It's my kind of town.
It's a great place.
Yeah, did you have a nice time?
We had a fantastic time. Shows with Greg up at Zany's up there, and those were all great. It was fun because Greg did the Rosemont Arena, I think it's called, which is, 3 blocks away from the comedy club. He did that with Nate in July. So 18, 20,000 people, whatever it is. And we were right down the street. So there's actually quite a few people. And I think he was plugging that on stage and Nate was plugging it. So quite a few people who had just seen him there do, 10 minutes opening for Nate came out to these shows.
Oh, that's good.
Yeah, it was really cool. Just good turnout, great people, great shows.
And then you had family time because Emma's family lives in that area.
Yeah, so Emma's brother, Pat, turned 30, and we had a surprise party for him that we just happened to be there for. It was Saturday afternoon. It was a big deal. And Emma's mom had said early, hey, you should invite Greg. I said, yeah, of course, no problem. They love Greg. And so I invited Greg a few days before we went. I told him, and then on the way up there, Greg and I were talking, and I said, hey, Pat's coming to the show tonight. Pat came Friday. His surprise party was Saturday. Don't say anything.
Oh, no.
He's like, yeah, and I kind of leaned into it. I go, it's, they put a lot of the words. Just don't, whatever.
How old was
30. He turned 30.
30?
Yeah. And Greg said something. So after the show, we're all, talking to different people. We come back, and he goes, I blew it. I said something about the party. And I was like, It took me 3 minutes to realize that he was serious, but he
What did he say?
He's like, hey, there's a party tomorrow, right? He goes, hey, and happy birthday. He goes, there's a party tomorrow, right? And they're like, and he doubled down.
Oh, my God.
And he goes, no.
How does it not even...
Tim told me.
Like sometimes that when you say that and then there's no recollection, you start
Panic,
backpedaling I think that's a part. You just make something up. You don't even know what you're saying. It clicks.
That's exactly what I said. When there's a little bit of resistance, you'd think he would.
That's right.
So everyone around did damage control, and Pat was even confused because Pat's only met Greg a couple of times, and he was like, well, he doesn't know me well enough.
Like, how does he know my birthday?
Yeah, how does he know my birthday? And so I guess Allie's like, oh, I didn't know you and Greg were that close. And Pat goes, oh, I'm pretty sure he thinks I'm somebody else.
Oh, look at that.
Or did he just give you that story?
No, because we were grilling him at the party. And so then I'm like, Greg, you are coming to this party. Because if a party goer ruins it, those things happen. But if
an outsider
didn't even come to the party, it's like, well, what's the point of me even telling him?
Yeah.
Just to ruin this thing. So we grilled Pat pretty hard at the party, and he's like, no, he goes, I know Greg's dumb, but I might be dumber. I really had no idea.
I can't believe it didn't even. When did it hit him that he ruined it? Because even during the pushback,
I don't know.
He knew it when he came to you and said he ruined it.
I think with all the confusion, he got double resistance, and I think then it must have occurred to him that just a few hours before I had said...
Yeah, it wasn't even like weeks ahead of time.
Isn't that crazy?
Sounds like something I would do. Like an uncomfortable moment when you're meeting someone and you're just trying to find something to talk about.
Oh, I know you. You're the person who's having the surprise birthday. Oh.
I can never remember. That's the thing. Even if it's a birthday party, I have come in the past 20 years. I am now prepared for every party to be a surprise because I'm not exactly sure.
Totally. I don't even bring them up.
Yeah.
I mean, that's true. There's so many pregnant people that I feel bad I don't acknowledge, but I'm just like, I'm not.
And I don't think they care.
I'm not doing it.
Do you?
I don't know. I'd rather err on that side.
Well, yeah, because I'll forget, am I supposed to know this? Was that a secret that was oh, what I heard was, don't say anything. And then I see that person, and then I can't remember, like, can I say something now?
know,
or is
I
it still a
Sometimes-
secret?
Sometimes
Better to
you-
be a jerk.
Sometimes, though, if you have information, you want to stick it to them. Like if there's something that is like maybe it's not talked about a secret, but you know they think it's a secret, and you're like, "Ooh, I know something."
What are you doing over
I'm-
there? Kind of double agent work.
I'm talking about like somebody you run into,
yeah.
and they say, "I'm talking about you specifically." You ran into somebody, and they said they saw someone, and you knew where they saw this person. And so you outed them about the place that they saw them.
I don't remember this.
Do you know what I'm talking about? I'm going to write down a word.
Oh, yeah.
Oh, yeah. That was awesome.
How great was that?
Yeah, that was...
Is a place they didn't want anybody to know. And when they brought up, and you only knew one possible
yes,
person.
one scenario.
And you're like, oh, they don't know that you're a part of this lifestyle.
Yes.
And this is a lifestyle.
I've never been a sniper, but I think that's what it feels like to take someone out. Just drop them. You're like, ooh, that was good.
Yeah, because you're just having a conversation.
Yeah.
And there's no discussion between you two about you're not supposed to reveal this because she didn't think you knew.
Nope.
But
Boom.
it is a lifestyle.
One
though.
shot.
It is definitely a lifestyle.
007 Golden Gun.
Felt good, didn't it?
Oh yeah. How could I have forgotten that?
I know. I've wanted to talk about it for quite a while.
Oh, it's so good.
It's so good.
I once, a neighbor, my mom had said, oh, so I guess so-and-so is getting engaged. And you're like half listening. I don't think I was even living in St. Louis at the time. And I'm half listening to my mom. And she's kind of giving me headlines from sort of back here. And then one morning I see that person, the neighbor who I know is getting proposed to that week. And in
some
my head,
point.
she just,
Oh, no.
and I'm confused of whether she had, but it turns out she was.
Yes.
And I go, congratulations. And she goes, for what? And as soon as she said for what, it all hit me. It's, I felt even a little resistance, it all hit me. And I go, the best I could do.
That new lawn
I got
mower
so
you
lucky.
got.
I got so lucky. I go, congratulations. She goes, for what? And I go, did you start a new job? But guess what? Her sister, and these are my neighbors, her sister had just started a new job. So without even thinking, she goes, no, that was Jessica. And I was like, oh, I'm
God, I
sorry.
am so
Well,
embarrassed.
congratulations to Jessica.
Did you ever circle back with her?
What a incredible blessing that Jessica had just gotten another job. And because it's kind of a dumb thing that the best I could come up with was your job.
Yeah, right. And Jessica's job was not great.
I mean, that was a roller coaster like I can't even explain. The guilt, but here's the thing.
To spoil a proposal.
Yeah.
This was the scenario. We were both at our respective parents' houses getting ready to get picked up for trips. So we were both bringing out a suitcase and then going back inside. So in between, congratulations. And then for what was that? So I went in and was like, and I came back out and I was like, job? Did you get a job?
Take two.
That was Jessica. And then I was just like, it was like,
Thank
a
God
gift
Jessica
from heaven.
just keeps getting fired from jobs. Has to get new ones.
Oh, that is so funny. Somebody texted at 6 p.m. yesterday. There needs to be an investigation on how 4 feet of gum was not today's title.
I don't know what it was.
I don't either. It doesn't matter. But it
4
was
feet of
funny.
gum.
Sean was talking about, wasn't it Sean?
Yes.
Yes. How he'll a few times a year go in on bubble tape.
Oh, yeah.
And he said he's taken down 4 feet of gum before.
I thought I had a pretty good title. It was the one where Sean might have been Skibbity.
Oh, yeah. We did some of the kid slang.
The lingo
nice.
we were throwing around.
And then he was trying to think of the skibbity word, which really means everything.
Yeah,
you can
it
use it anywhere.
You just throw it in.
You can end a conversation. You can say hello with it. You can say goodbye. It can mean a thing.
Really?
And so
It was all about Generation Alpha, which I didn't know
What's that one?
that's like the littlest of littles.
Starting over again? We're
Yeah.
back at Alpha?
Like not even like only half of my kids are Generation Alpha. The rest, I guess, are Gen Z.
I think so.
Weird.
Sean was great yesterday, though. It was good.
He said he had a great
He
time.
got some good shots in. Well, he was Gregless.
Oh, good.
Yeah. I like to give him a platform for that.
Yeah, that's fantastic. I heard I got kicked around a little bit as well.
Just a tiny bit. With
Yeah.
kicked around is a funny word to use for
as
it.
you would expect. But Greg really took the brunt of it.
Okay, good.
He really did.
He did.
I wanted to make sure he had a platform
to hit Greg.
because Greg, there's not a time when Greg's been on with us where Sean does not come up.
It's true.
Yeah, right.
Yeah,
And there
in
are-
a negative way.
There are jabs that are taken.
Good. I'll have to listen. I'm good. That's glad. I want justice for Sean.
Yeah, I do too.
Justice for Sean.
What about you, Brando? Yesterday, any highlights?
I'll
Or
get
lowlights.
I'll
I
get a
mean,
baseball
I'll
game
take
last
those.
night, so that always takes up a lot of time. It was cold, like almost cold out there last night at the old Ball
Real
Diamonds.
cold today.
Yes,
Yeah.
it's a chilly start. But when I woke up yesterday, there was a note that had been sent, a postcard from the school, and it was like a nice note about Owen. Like he's doing really good in his English class.
Really?
Yeah, and his English teacher sent a nice message home, and
Does she have handwriting similar to Owen's?
that's a good no. He's unfortunately cursed with handwriting similar to mine. But like, I guess they're working on Romeo and Juliet. And so they're all reading the parts, and he's reading some of the parts, and I guess he's doing a good job.
Well, that was nice of her to take the time to write a note
Yeah,
about it, too.
isn't that cool?
Yeah.
That they would send something like that home. So,
And did she say anything about his excess club joining?
well, no, but that's what I've been worried about. 'Cause I'm on one hand, I'm happy that he's involved in all this stuff, but I'm like, man, what are his grades like? They gotta be bad. There's no way he's keeping up with all this stuff. And so far, he's just doing a pretty good job. So, I don't want to jinx it, but he's doing good.
Good. That's good.
He had one class that things were not going well. Where I was like, you gotta fix that, or you're gonna be ineligible for stuff. But he apparently turned it around.
Well,
so.
that's good news.
Yeah.
I don't have much to report from yesterday. I'm continuing to watch the show From. I'm just telling you, if you like a scary show
Yeah.
and you like a Lost-ish kind of show, this is the closest thing to Lost that I can recall in a long time.
Okay.
Although Leftovers had a Lost feel, but not quite as. It was pretty spooky.
Yeah,
This is real. This is way, way scary.
Okay.
Or like, and it's really good though.
It's a bad name. I can never remember.
I know, my electronic Roku lady from. That's how she sounds. And they're on the third season right now, and we're hopefully going to start to get some answers because
They're on the third season?
Yeah,
What platform is it on?
it's on a bad. Well, I watched it all on Amazon,
Okay.
but and you can wait. The new episodes are being released on MGM, which Amazon owns. I know.
Didn't know that was a thing.
I know it's not cool.
No, it's not.
It's not cool at all. But it's that good.
Really?
Yeah, it's
Well, sometimes a great show will put one of those streaming services on the map.
they better get some more content though, because if I remember, I'm going to cancel it as soon as it's done.
Because right now it's just loops of that lion roaring, right?
Yes.
Over and over again. All the different lions throughout the years.
Yeah.
Backstory. There's a whole documentary about the lions.
It's pretty good,
But it's good. It's weird and cool. And Harold Perrineau is the lead,
Oh, really?
who was in Lost.
In Lost, big part of
and not
Lost.
used as much as he could have been.
No, he's a great actor.
Yeah, really good. Cast is good. The town they need to talk to each other more though. They don't share information, and it's real frustrating.
Got
You're
it.
like, tell them about the phone ringing. They don't talk. They could maybe I don't know.
You gotta
Finding some
communicate.
loopholes in this plot.
It's good. It's real good. So that's about all I did. I mean, I watched a bunch of baseball and football too, and then I got bored with that because Kansas City dominating everything last night in football and baseball.
In life.
Nobody wants to see that,
Well,
except for TJ.
TJ does.
Yeah.
DJ.
Why?
TJ, who's on the air after us.
Yeah.
She talks about Kansas City. a
Oh,
lot.
she does.
She does throw out some KC references every
She's
now and
not-
again.
She's not exactly sure. All right.